Yeah, we started sailing together when we were maybe 14.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah.
a good understanding of each other's, a working relationship that you have, let alone, I'm sure, a friendship, aside of that. But, communication, whether it's hand signals or verbally and things like that, obviously you're well in tune with each other and what you're anticipating or needing from each other.
Telepathically.
That's great.
And as part of that process, we were planning on doing the Sydney to Gold Coast race, which involves a qualifier beforehand. So we basically put the boat together, get ready to go sailing. And the requirement is to do a 100 nautical mile passage that includes overnight time. So we planned the passage and picked a...
So that was from Sydney to Wollongong and back
Sydney
again?
to Wollongong, yeah. So we picked a weather window that worked well with the forecast. So when we planned to go south first and then turn around in the event that the weather went to the south, which was what happened and what we were expecting to happen, and then we could run back home to Sydney or run back home to Pittwater. So the requirement is that you complete the 100 nautical miles in your own time and you submit a log.
Okay, all right. And what preparations did you make for undertaking your planned journey?
We did the usual standard preparation before going out to sea, so the navigational side of it, so making sure that we were aware of the weather and the forecasts, safety. So in order to do a lot of the offshore racing, you have to meet a certain safety requirement. So we had all the gear on board. And then, just the other little things, like we knew which ports of refuge we had available, and had the boat all ready, food prepped. So
did you have
add to that?
We'd
been training for quite a few weeks.
Yeah, and the training.
Yeah, we've been training for quite a few weeks, and we'd been on the water. We did a training block before our trip. Actually, we did like a week where we were out sailing around Pittwater and just offshore of Broken Bay, and we're spending heaps of time together on the water, which was fabulous.
And what about on shore? Did you have contacts on shore, people who knew obviously what your race plan was and any contingencies that, and anything like that for you?
Yeah, we had a really great shore team. So our journey was one that a few people were following. So we not only had, people watching us on AIS that were, excited about what we were trying to achieve, but also my partner knew all about it. We had a project manager involved, the owner of the boat, family members. I was calling my dad on the way out, letting him know that things were good and that, the boat was ready. We'd done some work on the engine earlier that day and we'd ticked off all our jobs lists. So there was quite a community of people who knew what was happening and were following the journey.